Welcome to our classroom. In this class, we discuss the economic depression. The economic depression. What is called economic depression? What are the causes for economic depression? And this depression occurred from in the year at the end of 1939. It occurred in 1929 at the end of 1929 and it lasted till the beginning of Second World War, that is up to 1939 it lasted. It is economic depression. So what is the reason? Due to some reasons the demand for goods decreases. So demand decreases due to some reasons. So what is called demand? Demand decreases mean people are not ready to purchase those goods. Automatically, where demand decreases, automatically the price for goods decreases. Price decreases. Where there is price decreases, demand and price declined during this period. Declined. So factories closed down. Some factories it causes factories closed down or shut down. Very few factories produced goods. Many factories closed down as there is no demand, there is no price for goods. Due to these reasons, many factories not interested to produce their goods. So factories closed down. Very few factories were there. So those produce very less amount of goods, less quantity of they produce. Factories, very few factories produced less quantity of goods. So this create less quantity of goods, create again price increase in price. The price increases. So because why do we see price increases? Because here very less amount of goods are there. Because of less amount of goods, the price increases. Where price increases, people are not ready to purchase goods, because the expensive goods leads to people are not interested to purchase. Because low income of goods, people purchasing capacity decreases. People purchasing capacity decreases, and this situation, why do we see people purchase decreases? Because expensive goods, because the goods are very less in number, it leads to expensive goods. Due to expensive goods, people are not interested to purchase these goods. Again, this situation further leads to decrease in demand. Further, it leads to decrease of demand. So this cyclic situation is called as economic depression. The world economic depression occurred this period. Now let us see what are the effects of this situation. Worldwide we see unemployment happened in all the countries, and this leads to poverty. Where there is unemployment, definitely we see poverty level increases. And also the American market, especially for the first effect occurred in America. The America stock markets collapsed. Stock markets collapsed. And also here the income of people as well as government decreases. Income of people as well as government decreases, and we see unstable governments, unstable government happens in the country. So because, and also we can find cities, all the cities became centers. Cities becomes center for decline. So these are all unemployment poverty increases, stock markets collapses, increase of people, government decreases, and also income of people, and instability government, every time government changes because of the situation, and also the city centers becomes decline. So these are all effects of this economic depression. So discussions, arguments, and suggestions were made to overcome from the situation, from the Great Depression. So the Marxists and other economists like J.M. Keynes. This side here Marxist economists. So these are Marxist economists. So Marxist economists argued that the main reason for economic depression was the capitalism. Capitalism was the main economic depression. They argued, Marxists. They find to set up the situation, capitalism must be replaced by socialism. So this is the argument of Marxists. What did they say? They said that the capitalism was the main reason for the situation. Capitalism must be replaced by socialism. So then only this situation will be set up. Okay. Now let us see other economists like James Keynes. What did he say? He said that this is the duty and responsibility of the government to create or to generate employment and to invest funds for the establishment of factories. So this James Keynes said that it is duty to invest and generate employment. Invest in the factories, generate employment. These two are the duties of the government. So the government should concentrate on these two, then only that situation will be solved. So these two they gave different suggestions to overcome from the situation. Now let us see each and every country in the world were affected by this great situation, great economic depression. Okay, now let us see how USA, Britain and Germany had overcome from this situation. Now let us see first USA. USA, the then president of USA, Roosevelt. So here Roosevelt implemented a new policy. What was the policy? New Deal. To overcome from the Great Depression, he implemented New Deal policy. According to New Deal policy, he implemented 3 R. What are these 3 R? R for relief to victims. Relief to victims who were suffered by the Great Depression. So he declared 3 R. R for relief to victims and reforms of financial institutions, and the last R is recovery, economic recovery. Relief to victims who were suffered by the Great Depression, reforms of financial institutions and economic recovery. These 3 are declared by the president of USA, Franklin Roosevelt. He implemented New Deal policy. And also according to New Deal policy, he implemented, that is America implemented the social security system. According to the system, some activities have taken. These are the activities. According to this social security system, the retirement pensions were given to the citizens, and then here retirement pensions were given to the employees who retired from the job. Then see, unemployment insurance were given to unemployees, and also welfare benefits were given to the handicapped children, handicapped persons, and also to the children who without fathers, those children were given welfare benefits, and also handicapped were given welfare benefits. So these are the measurements taken by the USA to overcome from this situation. Now let us see the Britain. The Britain also followed the same policy. Actually, the Britain earlier than USA followed these measurements. Now see, Britain followed a welfare state policy. Welfare state. What is called welfare state? A state which provide the basic minimum dignified life to the all citizens in the country. So that state is called as welfare state. So Britain also provided the minimum dignified life to all citizens of the country. So what are those measurements? See here. So these are the measurements. Social security measurements were taken by the Britain. See, what are actually before the economic depression, Britain implemented these two. When so before the economic depression, so unemployment insurance were declared, and also unemployment doles. Doles mean the money that give to the unemployees. Unemployment insurance. So unemployment doles were given, and old pensions were given. See, just very easy one. Just you compare these two are the same. And also sickness coverage are also given regarding health condition of the people, and also here health schemes were implemented, and also child care, etc. Child care were taken. So these are all, just you remember one thing, these two are same, just you learn one and you can write for other also. So these are the schemes or measurements taken by the Britain and as well as USA to overcome from this situation. Okay, now let us see how Germany tried to overcome from this situation. See, Germany at that time, Germany to overcome from this situation, first Germany printed currency. See, Germany printed currency to overcome from this situation, but in vain. What happens if a country printed more than its demand currency? Definitely inflation occurs. The value of money decreases, the price increases. At that time in Germany, people had to carry a cart of money to buy a loaf of bread. So that much inflation took place in Germany. So this is Germany tried to overcome from this situation, but it is failed. Now let us see what are the common features we see during that period in Germany. So the same common features, see, common features of economic depression. So already we discussed earlier, what are those common features? The same thing we write here. What happened in Germany is the same common features. Unemployment rises more than 6 million, more than very worst hit. This Great Depression hit Germany mostly worst. See, more than 6 million people became unemployed in Germany. Then they stand in the streets, hanging a placard in their neck, willing to do any work. This one wrote on the placard, willing to do any work. So that much situation was there in Germany. Not only that, youth, there is no employment, simply youth sit on the streets and they play cards, they played cards, and some people they committed criminal activities. It's very dangerous situation was there, and people they queued before the employment exchanges to get employment. Very few employment was there, and see women especially mothers. The mothers they are unable to, they were depressed, they were unable to fill their children's stomach. So this very sad conditions were there during the time in Germany. And but here we see only organized people, the people who worked in organized sector, they managed to overcome from this situation. They survived themselves. Only this category people managed to survive themselves. So these are the common features we find in Germany. Then this situation created instability of government. See, political instability occurred in Germany. Political instability because government changes every time. During the time Nazi party came to power, the Hitler came to power. He gave responsibility to the person, economist Hajalmar Schacht. Hitler gave responsibility to Hajalmar Schacht to overcome from the situation. So Hajalmar Schacht, the economist of Germany. So he concentrated, Hajalmar Schacht aimed or concentrated on two things. One is production, the other is employment. So these two activities he aimed at full production and employment. So he concentrated on these two, production and employment. For this he made a program. The program was known as State Funded Work Creation Program. State funded, that is the state will invest, the state will provide, organize, state will generate employment. So this scheme was implemented in Germany under this Hajalmar Schacht. According to this scheme, German superhighways were made. German built superhighways, very large roads were constructed, and then Volkswagen, the people's car, the German car, Volkswagen car industry started, established, and see here invested, lot of money invested for armament industry, that is the industry which produce arms and weapons. In his mind, so by constructing or establishing such type of industries, he would like to provide employment for the people, and same time the aim of Hitler, increasing military force, increasing weapons, so those are all he like to fulfilled by creating these two. Okay, let's move on to the next topic.